I'm Andy, the Mitsubishi guy from Showcase Mitsubishi, and another fresh arrival. Here's another nice clean one owner, off-lease unit, clean auto check, 2014 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport. This is the SE with four-wheel drive, and this is the Touring package. This one is loaded, loaded, loaded. So if you're looking for an Outlander Sport that is decked to the halls, this is your car. Let me take you around a little bit on the outside. I'll show you some of the great things about it, and we'll proceed from there. First of all, flawless black paint. It's got the great HID headlights. Remember, Outlander Sports have a dual bulb HID headlight. Forward facing, sideways facing. They're adjustable up and down from inside the car. Fog lights, and this one has the optional LED marker lights on the bottom. I don't have the exact numbers on it, but I want you to know this car probably has close to $2,000 to $3,000 of extra equipment on it. Makes this car one heck of a great value. Now, before we get too far and start moving around the car, I want to refresh you on what this is all about. It's a certified pre-owned car. What that means to you is that when you buy it, you will get the balance of the 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, 5 years and 60,000 miles bumper to bumper, 5 years unlimited mileage roadside assistance, 8 years, 80,000 miles computer and catalytic converter, and 7 years, 100,000 miles anti-corrosion. Now that's a lot of warranty on a used car that's decked right out. This is four-wheel drive. By the way, if you live somewhere else besides close at hand, we're experts at shipping. So if you need this car moved to another state and you decide you like it, getting it there is not a problem. Let us know where you are and we'll work out something for you. Quoting is very affordable, very, very simple. Okay, back to the car. Here we go. I showed you the HID headlights, fog lights, LED marker lights. How about a brand new set of Hankook tires that we put on there that are rated for 100,000 miles? Turn signal indicator. Heated power side view mirrors, okay? As I move a little further back, and I want to show you this car has the protection package in it. Now, we talked about it being touring, so of course it's leather seats. Protection package are these polished aluminum sill plates. There's some on the back of the car. I'll point these out to you in a little bit. It's also a fast key car. Kind of hard to see in a black car, but there's a black button here. There's another one on the driver's door, and there are two buttons on the rear tailgate. Now, those will coincide with this. This is the fast key, and I always turn it upside down because I'm used to holding it by the tag. But you've got lock, unlock, panic, and of course a conventional metal key in case the car battery's dead. But basically, if this car is on your person, it's in your pocket, it's in your purse, all right? Put it in your pocket, you can walk up to the driver's door. That's it, the door's locked. You want to unlock it? Push the button again. So, I've locked the door. In this scenario, I'm walking up to the car, I've got a handful of goods, I push the button, it's open, I can open the door. I can set my items down, get out, close the door. It's just that simple. Now I'm going to leave it unlocked because I don't want to go to the other door over there. But think about that. So you're walking around, you've got your stuff, you never reached in your pocket, you never looked for the clicker, you never had to take gloves off if it's wintertime, you never had to do any of that. You had to be smart enough to have that key on your person, and you can get in and out through either of the front doors, so lock and unlock from the front, and even from the rear hatch. And I'll show you how that works in a little bit. Let's go around. Actually, you come this way, I'll go that way, and I'm going to show you the inside. Okay, so here's the inside of the car. And as I said, this is the touring package with a lot of extra accessories. It's unbelievably well equipped. But let me start at this side, and I'm going to work my way that way, and I'm going to show you around. On the driver's door, power windows, power locks, power mirrors. Once again, the power side view mirrors are also heated, so when you turn on your rear defrost, you're also defrosting your side view mirrors. Power driver's seat. Of course, the front seats are heated. That goes without saying. I'm going to slide the seat forward so I can make myself a little bit at home. I want to show you the fact that the steering column is both tilt and it's telescopic. So those of you that are a lot taller than me, you're going to find this car perfectly comfortable. And those of you that are shorter than me are also going to find this car perfectly comfortable. Between the adjustments of the seat, the column, and the mirrors, everybody fits great in this car. I've had people from 4'8" to 6'10" buy Outlander Sports, and every one of them has said that their driving position in this car is ideal. Okay, back over to the controls. On the far left side over here, there's a rolling knob. It's hard for you to see, but it's the knob that adjusts those dual HIDs up and down. So based on what's going on, you can raise your headlights up if you're out in the woods or, you know, in the rural areas, okay? If it's foggy out and you want to lower those lights down a little bit just below the fog line so you can see the best, you can do that, okay? Also, if you have a lot of cargo in the car and it squats the rear end down a little bit and it moves your headlights up, you can bring them down for that. So those height adjustable headlights are very, very helpful, right? As I move over a little bit more, I come to this stalk, which is, of course, turn signals. We come to our automatic headlights and our fog light control. On this stalk, we have our wiper control. We have automatic rain sensing wipers on this car, and the rear wiper are all controlled right from here. I'm going to move to the magnesium paddle shifters. Although this is a 2-liter with a CVT transmission, it's rated at 24 miles per gallon in the city and 29 in the highway. You can shift it manually like it's 6-speed automatic right from here. Okay, if you want to do it, you can also shift it from this side gate right here off the shifter. So either way, if you're going up and down a lot of hilly terrain, maybe you're taking a fishing boat out of the launch or something like that, or you're just going up and down, you want to be able to select a particular gear, that's how you do it. Face of the steering wheel. Over here is our Bluetooth fuse control. These 3 buttons are hang up, answer the phone, and speak to the operator. All right? With this system, you can tell the phone to dial somebody. You can say dial, and then you give it a series of numbers. You can say call, and then you use a name that's in your address book. You can also Bluetooth stream your own music right from your Bluetooth device, whether it's Apple, Android, or anything else that's Bluetooth, right into the stereo system. It's just that easy, and I'll cover that stereo in just a little bit. But super simple, super great. Mode button, AM, FM, CD, satellite radio, USB port, auxiliary, Bluetooth. Every different input that you can have into this is adjustable from there. Volume up and down, presets left and right, all with a thumb. Cruise controls right here. I covered this. This is our push button start. Once again, because this car is fast key, keys on your person, you put your foot on the brake. That's it, you start the car. It's just that easy. Now for the point of demonstration, I'm actually going to turn the key to the on position so you can see what stuff looks like. I don't know if the radio's on, but we're about to find out. I'll turn it down. Okay, this is also your backup camera, by the way, right? So as it fires up like that, you can see what's going on. I'll actually turn on the parking lights. You can see a little bit more, all right? Let me actually cover some of the stuff down here while that's warming up. But basically, here's our climate control, and this is completely automatic if you want it to be. Pick your temperature. You can put automatic and automatic, or you can control your fan speed, you control where the air's going, and you can control the temperature. Each of these is also a push button. Recirculate, air conditioning, and defrost. As we move down here, we have a cubby hole, another cubby, 12-volt power outlet. This one goes on and off with the key. This car has the interior package, which is the piano black surround around here, the piano black surround here, and the leather and aluminum shift knob. Really, really attractive, right? That's all part of that the interior package. As we go back up to here, and I didn't talk much on this, so let's spend a little bit of time. This label right here says Rockford Fosgate. This system is 710 watts, 9 speakers, and a 10-inch subwoofer. It was rated as one of the very best car stereo systems available in a new car. Price range not necessary. So regardless of the price that you're looking at, this is one of the finest car stereos available. Now, this is also a navigation unit, which is part of the touring package. So anything that you want to do as far as AM, FM, CD, a USB connection, all those things can all be done seamlessly through here. You can also obviously use it for a backup camera as I'm demonstrating. And if you remember, I didn't mention it yet, perhaps, but this does have the backup sensors on it also. So there is just so much to be said about this. I'll put the car back in park. I want to take a look up for a minute before we complete the front of the car. I'm going to slide this down. I had it up because we were taking some pictures. This is an automatic dimming rear view mirror. And then, of course, as we look up, that's really the greatest treat of all. That's a complete panoramic glass roof. It is one of the largest unobstructed glass roofs available on a car sold in the United States. There's even LED lighting down both sides that you can control the brightness of. But if you want to see a large panoramic roof, this is your choice right here. It is phenomenal. Okay, let's finish up some of these controls. Here's our 4-wheel drive button. Now this car runs in 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, and 4-wheel drive lock. And it does it by simply pushing the button, and you can make any of those changes, and you can cycle through those at any time, any speed, traveling in any direction. Going down the highway at highway speed, change your 4-wheel drive if you want. Doing small circles in a parking lot, change your 4-wheel drive. And anything in between. You can drive this car 80 miles an hour in 4-wheel drive. You can drive this car 180,000 miles in 4-wheel drive. It is all up to you. Emergency brake, drink holders, adjustable leather armrest. I like the way it goes forward and backward for based on your seating position. Okay. In the top of the console, cubby hole, Kleenex holder. Next level down, another 12-volt power outlet and a USB port right there. Now this 12-volt power outlet shows a picture of a battery, and this one is hot all the time. So if you're charging your phone while you're in the restaurant, that's the plug you'll want to use. I mentioned heated seats. The buttons are a little bit hidden for the camera, but driver's seat, passenger seat, both heated right there. And I haven't even brushed on safety yet. So let's go over some of the great safety in this car. front airbags, side seat airbags, side curtain airbags, driver's side knee airbag. Do you know the Outlander Sport has been rated a top safety pick every year in production since 2011 when it was introduced? This is one of the safest small SUVs. It has some of the best fuel economy and some of the best warranty available on the market. This is really a no-brainer purchase when it comes to that. I should also mention this car is made in USA, made UAW. It was built at the plant in Normal, Illinois, and it's a UAW staffed plant. All right. I did also mention, by the way, with this power glass roof, I should say, there is a power sunshade that opens and closes. Actually, if I've got the key on, I can show you. But by pushing a button, you can close it either 100% or any spot that you'd like. I'm going to stop it for a second, run it back open because I like the light in here. But the nice thing is if you live in a warm climate or if it's an extremely hot summer day, you can close this shade either all or partially. All right, I'm going to turn the key back off. I'm going to turn the lights back off. Before I do, and before I get out of the car, one last demonstration. Seatbelt shoulder strap heights are adjustable. Once again, for those of us that are varying heights, it's not only good for comfort, but it's important safety-wise. You want this seatbelt to be crossing your chest in just the right spot, so that in the event you're in an accident, this seatbelt does the best it can for you with the least impact on you. Okay. Let's go look at the second row seats. Second row seats, also flawless leather. I don't think I've mentioned yet in this video, but also with Showcase Mitsubishi, we strive for the non-smoking cars, and this is another one. Not only is this car a nice, clean car on the outside, accident-free according to AutoCheck, also a smoke-free car on the inside. Inside of this car is absolutely flawless. Center armrest folds down, double drink holders, shoulder strap seat belts for all three occupants in the back, and child safety seat latch and tether positions in all three spots, all the way to the back. This is also called theater height seating. What that means is in the back seat, you're sitting up higher than the front seat. You see very well out the front, you see very well out the side. It's designed to lessen your chances of any kind of motion sickness, and it really, really does make a difference. Okay, this seat folds down. I'm gonna show you how easy that is. Okay, fold down this seat, push one button. That's all it takes. Now this seat belt can either fold down with the seat, it can be moved off to the side, or it can be completely disconnected temporarily if you're looking for your maximum cargo space potential here. But I'm gonna leave this down so I can show you what it looks like from the back. Now we talked about some of the options and features on this car, and I showed you the backup camera. I mentioned the protection package. With the protection package, you not only get a rear bumper protector, but you also get a rear tailgate edge protector. And this is great because that's for things like rings and things like that. When you're grabbing that tailgate from up top, you don't scratch the paint. And when you're loading things in and out, this helps too. You'll also notice it has the rear bumper park assist sensors, which are very, very nice. Okay, now I showed you the fast key in the front. The fast key in the back works the same way. Right now this car is unlocked. I'm going to take a minute, I'm going to lock it. Okay, same demonstration. You're shopping at the grocery store, you're coming out, you've got a handful, all you get is reach under here, hit the button, lift it up, you're in. I got the key in my pocket, so I just unlocked and opened the door. I put my items inside the car, I can close the door, push the button, lock the door. It's just that easy. Now, this car has some nice extra features in it. I'm gonna move my information out of the way, all right? But part of the cargo package, this is a cargo tray, this is the cargo cover, this is a cargo net, this is a reversible cargo mat. It says Mitsubishi Motors on it, it's rubber on this side, you can flip this thing upside down in case you're doing some gardening and things like that. It does a great job of protecting what's underneath. But this all pops out of here real easily if you want. For example, this tray right here comes right out of the way. And for demonstration purposes, I'll just take it out and I will show you what this looks like. Okay, so this gives you an idea of how much space you have inside this car. Obviously, the other side of the seat will fold down. This net just snaps out. If you don't want it, it can be moved to one side or the other. Here's our 10-inch Rockford Fosgate subwoofer. This car is incredible. I want to recap a little bit on this car, right? Realize that this car has the remainder of 10 years, 100,000 miles powertrain, 5 years, 60,000 miles bumper to bumper, 5 years unlimited mileage roadside assistance, 8 years, 80,000 miles computer catalytic converter, 7 years, 100,000 miles anti-corrosion, 24 in the city, 29 in the highway, okay? Top safety pick. There's really no way to go wrong with this. While the camera is looking up and down, I'm going to mention a few other things that are with this car in case I've forgotten them. I mentioned the park assist sensors, I showed you the protection package, I showed you the cargo package, it has factory wheel locks on it, and I showed you the daytime running lights. All the safety features you're looking for, they're on this car. The fuel economy is with this car. The warranty is with this car. This car is the all-in-one real deal right here. So if you're looking for the very best option in this category, in my opinion, you're looking at it. It's right here. I want you to know that if you have specific questions about this car, we're happy to answer them. If you want specific pictures or measurements about any part of this car, we're happy to get them for you. We can securely do financing for you from our website. We can do it over the phone, and we can certainly do it in person. But you owe yourself to look at this car. It will not disappoint you. To be honest, it'll stretch your dollar farther than anything else in the market. So please consider this and consider all our other cars, because we do a great job and we're very proud of what we do, and Mitsubishis are fantastic. So call us at Showcase Mitsubishi. Our phone number is 989-684-0500.